What if the most dangerous secret in your life wasn't hidden, but accidentally sent to you? Ethan Cole had built his life on predictability. 40 years old, senior project manager at a renewable energy firm in Seattle. Divorced, no kids, morning runs at 6:30. Same coffee shop, same order, same quiet apartment overlooking the water. Nothing flashy, nothing reckless, just controlled calm. That's why the message felt so wrong. It arrived at 11:47 p.m. A text notification from an unknown number. One sentence. He doesn't know yet. Keep him stable. Ethan stared at the screen. He reread it once. Then again. Keep who stable? Before he could respond, another message appeared. Delete this. Wrong contact. His phone went silent. Ethan sat on the edge of his bed, heart pounding. Wrong contact or wrong timing. He checked the number. No name. No photo. Just a blank profile. He told himself it was a mistake. A drunk text. A scam. A glitch. But the word stuck. He doesn't know yet. Know what? The next morning, Ethan went to work as usual. Meetings. Deadlines. Emails. But something felt shifted. People smiled the same. Talked the same. Yet every interaction felt rehearsed. At lunch, his coworker Maya said something odd. You look good today, she said. Relax. Ethan blinked. Do I? She smiled. Yeah, calm. That's good. That word again. Stable. That night, Ethan checked his phone records. The number was gone. No history. No trace. As if it had never existed. But he remembered, and that's when the second thing happened. 3 days later, Ethan received a calendar invite. No sender name. No description. Just a title. Weekly review. Status. Green. Location. A private conference room in his office building. He assumed it was an internal error until he noticed something else. His own calendar already showed he had accepted the meeting. At a time, he didn't remember responding. Curiosity won. At 3 p.m., Ethan walked into the room. It was empty. No laptop. No documents. No people. Just a screen on the wall. It turned on automatically. A dashboard appeared. Metrics. Graphs. Indicators. All labeled with one name. Ethan C. Stability Index. Heart rate trends. Sleep patterns. Productivity cycles. Emotional variance. Real-time data. His data. Ethan stepped back. This isn't funny, he said aloud. The screen updated. Status. Within acceptable range. He left immediately. That evening, Ethan tried to explain away. Corporate wellness program. AI monitoring. HR experiment. But deep down he knew no one tracks someone like this unless they're afraid of what happens if they stop. That night, another text arrived. Same unknown number. You weren't supposed to see that yet. Ethan's hands shook. Who is this? He typed. 3 dots appeared, then disappeared. Then, someone who keeps things from falling apart. Ethan didn't sleep. Ethan started paying attention. Really paying attention. His therapist seemed unusually careful with her questions. His boss avoided conflict more than usual. His sister checked in daily, something she never did. Everyone was managing him, smoothing edges, reducing stress, avoiding triggers. And then he found the file, hidden deep in an old cloud backup, a folder labeled ECP Phase 2. Inside were reports, psychological assessments, behavioral predictions, risk scenarios, and one sentence repeated over and over. Subject must not experience destabilizing revelation. Ethan felt sick. He wasn't a patient. He was a variable. That night, he confronted Maya. Have you ever been asked to keep me calm? He asked. She froze. Just for a second. Enough. What? She laughed. Of course not. But her eyes betrayed her. Who told you that? She asked too quickly. Ethan left without answering. Hours later, his phone rang. Unknown number. He answered. A man's voice. Low. Controlled. Ethan, the voice said. You're asking questions. Who are you? Ethan demanded. A pause. I'm the one who knows what happens when you remember. Remember what? The line went dead. The truth came in fragments. Ethan had been involved in an incident 8 years ago. A classified infrastructure failure. A cascading blackout. 3 cities affected. Dozens injured. The official cause? Software malfunction. The real cause? A decision Ethan made. One override. One rushed approval. The fallout was buried. So was his memory. Not erased. Suppressed. Therapeutically. Legally. Strategically. Ethan wasn't monitored because he was dangerous. He was monitored because if he remembered, he might try to fix it. And fixing it would expose everything. You were never meant to live a lie, the man said during their final call. You were meant to live a delay. Ethan laughed bitterly. You turned my life into a waiting room. Yes, the voice replied, because when you fully remember, systems fail. That night, Ethan made a decision. If his calm was artificial, then instability was the only honest thing left. Ethan stopped complying, skipped therapy, ignored calls, canceled routines. The dashboard alert spiked. Status, yellow, then orange. Messages flooded in. Please slow down. You're risking more than yourself. Ethan finally remembered everything. The override, the warnings, the silence afterward, and why they were afraid, not because he was unstable, but because he was capable. He released the files. All of them. The truth spread quietly, then loudly, and when it was over, the monitoring stopped. No more texts, no more dashboards, just silence. Months later, Ethan sat by the water, phone face down, untracked, unmanaged, unstable, and finally free, because sometimes the most dangerous thing you can do is stay calm.